Hello again. Welcome back. I'm changing things around in my house, so I'm also changing around the angle of where I'm doing this. Let's see how this turns out. Let's just get the daily message. Oops. Let's see what's coming out. One more. Oops. Wow. Alright. Spirit, please, what is the daily message? Tell me a story. Tell me currently what's happening for the collective. There's number one. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take the one that's flipped over. Queen of Wands. Ooh. Two of Swords is the first card. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, that just kind of flew out. Oh, very nice. That's kind of an exciting card. Page of Wands. Wow, that one just flew out too. Magician. So weird, these are flipping out. Okay, here, let's see, where is this going? Two cards here. We have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. I'm gonna put it like this. Alright, so immediately, particularly with this spread, I was getting, especially with these first three cards, I was being more drawn to the imagery in these cards more than anything. Not necessarily their traditional meanings or what I'm intuitively reading, but I'm really looking at the imagery in this case. And this first row here felt very much like there's definitely, this Page of Wands looks like they're celebrating. They're like, it's like they're just tossing out like this. I know it's like a stick or a wand, or I don't know what that is, probably a wand, but it looks almost like they're just tossing something behind them and letting go of something. Like, it seems more victorious. And I know we're not talking about like the Six of Wands here, but this really is drawing attention and looks like something celebratory or something like I get that this might be your energy. I'm not saying you're the Page of Wands, but like this is like your energy. Like there's something here that you are excited about, really happy about, the outcome of something. I feel like it's something that you don't see coming with this Two of Swords here. I almost kind of feel like these two are tied together. Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. I get this Queen of Wands as someone outside of you. And they're bringing in some communication. They're going to come bring something to you. And we do have the Ace of Swords here, which is, you know, new ideas, clarity. Aces are about new beginnings, but Ace of Swords is like you've had an epiphany, you have this new idea, maybe there's a new channel of open communication between you and an individual. And I do almost feel like being below the Two of Swords is like maybe it could be a clarifier, or in the spread how it's closer to the Two of Swords, I'm seeing that there is some communication or an open channel of communication that's going to come in, and you don't see it. You're not I don't want to say you're not expecting it, but like you're not seeing something. I am being drawn to the crows here. I get the sense that this energy is you. Like you're excited about whatever this Queen of Wands is bringing in, but this Queen of Wands is going to communicate to you about something. And I really get the feeling that, like, I'm not getting whether this queen here is, I'm not getting neither good nor bad. Like, whatever this is, I don't get the feeling that it's good or bad. But what I am seeing is in this Two of Wands that there is something here that's coming in unexpectedly. And I feel like it's like there's some chatter happening. And it's about you. It's it's like, you know, people go, I don't want to say gossiping, but like I'm thinking back to the Page of Swords, which is usually gossip and contracts, and, you know, it could be good, it could be bad, but I'm being called to this kind of being a more on the negative side of the feeling I'm picking up. Is there is some communication. It is something that you are hoping for, you're excited about, or the outcome of this is something you are actually like okay with. Page of Wands is also communication. So, yeah, I'm getting, there's some communication here. There's something that's coming in, opening up. You're actually going to be feeling good about this. It's coming from this Queen of Wands. Masculine, feminine. It's feminine energy, but it can be male, female. It does not matter. It doesn't even have to identify with anybody. But there is this energy of this Queen of Wands, which can be really passionate, really fiery, really exciting, also nurturing in a sense, you know, loving, but just really driven and really drives forward. Like there's a forward sense of communication here. But I really get the sense that this is something like there's some chatter happening and I feel like it's about you. But I feel like whatever it is, whatever this communication is that's going to come in, Ace of Swords here, that this is something that you don't see, but you're going to be happy about. And I am really getting a sense here with the Magician. This is something you've been manifesting. It might be something you don't expect it to come in the form that it does. But I think it is something that you manifest. And I feel like with this Nine of Swords here under the Page of Wands, being closely related here in the cards, Nine of Swords is about anxiety, it's about stress, it's about sleepless nights, it's just, and again, we have the crows. There's a lot of chatter, and I feel like this is something you don't see. You're not seeing it. And it's happening behind the scenes. It's about you, and I don't really want to say it's negative or good, like negative or positive, but I do get a sense that whatever this is about, it's going to bring you a lot of relief. Because this Page of Wands I'm so, you know, called to the imagery here. There's just a lot of excitement, like finally tossing away like the thing that just been like bothering you or letting go of something. And I feel like it's going to bring a lot of peace to whatever has been causing you so much distress. Maybe you haven't been sleeping well. I can see that it's hard to see in this. Hard to see in this card. But there is this really subtle outline, like right here behind her. It's like a bed, headboard for a bed. And of course, there's the pillows. So, you know, maybe some of you are having a hard time sleeping at night. This really does feel like something that's been kind of like, it feels like maybe you've been getting headaches. Like, right, like we have these crows. I feel like this is chatter about you, but they're also coming at her head. Like they're coming up above her head here. It almost looks like they're pulling at her hair. Is that what it is? It's hair? Looks like they're pulling her hair. It could be just string attached, but yeah, like there's something, you could be having a lot of, maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're getting headaches. Maybe you struggle with migraines. Maybe you've been having a lot of neck pain, head pain. Because like with this imagery, seeing here the Ace of Swords, which is very much in the mind. And then we have this Nine of Swords with like a whole, what is this? Yeah, 9 crows. I do feel like this is something that's really weighing on your mind. It's a very heavy thing, but whatever this communication is, it's gonna be relieving. I kind of want to get some clarifiers on this. I really want to get a clarifier on. I really want to get a clarifier on the Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands, and what is this Queen of Wands bringing in terms of communication? Who's this Queen of Wands? What are they bringing in terms of communication? What is this? There it is. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. This could be love. I really wasn't getting love in this, but this could be love, and it absolutely could be an apology. This could be somebody coming in to make amends, make things right. Queen of Wands, yeah, I'm getting a sense of like it could be an apology here. Really more so an apology, especially if I'm really being called to like the crows in the mind and like something that's been really heavy, not allowing you to sleep well at night. It really does seem like this could be, an apology is really what I'm feeling here. It could be just like some really kind communication from a person, because like I wasn't really picking up something nasty or toxic from this Queen of Wands, right? I'm not picking up anything that's, unpleasant, but I'm getting a specific message that this feels like it's an apology from this Queen of Wands. So I don't really read the signs, I just read the energy. But if you're curious as to what the signs are, the Queen of Wands is a fire sign. To be honest, I don't know the specific sign of the card, but of the fire signs you have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So it could be someone that you know who is a fire sign, someone who embodies this fiery, really driven, exciting, passionate energy, but also someone who can be really reactive and aggressive on the flip side, right? Since there is a lot of like this, I get a feeling gossip, but it doesn't have to be gossip. I just get there's a lot of noise like in your mind or in the background, and it's coming from something to do with this queen, and it might be something this queen communicates to you. This could come from somebody, so say there is something that like this person wants to come in and communicate. There could be an apology from this, or there could be an apology from this person, this queen, or it could be, hey, someone's reaching out with a heartfelt offer to communicate with you and want to clear the air on something, and maybe there is wherever this, this Nine of Swords energy, this Two of Swords, whatever this is, it doesn't have to be about this Queen of Wands. Like it could be about something else, but this queen is delivering the message. I do feel like there is this form, like there's a letter of intention, there's an apology, there's something, excuse me, there is something here sincere that's coming, I guess, delivered from this queen. And it's something that's been really weighing on your mind. It's been really heavy. I feel like it's just been there in your mind. It's like chatter. It's ongoing. It's never quit is what I'm getting. It's like whatever this is, it's never quit. So if this is something between you and a person from the past, or going on with you and someone now, and there's something that needs to be said or brought up, I get the sense that there's something that's going to come through here soon. And like I said, it could be from this queen, and it could be from someone else, or it could be from someone about this queen. Can I get a clarifier here between the Page of Wands and Nine of Swords? Maybe just clarify on the Page of Wands. What are you excited about? What are you happy? You're relieved. And like I said, the Page of Wands is also, again, communication, little offer from someone. So it could be there's a message coming through. Could be over text. Could be an email. I'm feeling much more that this is in person, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, can I get a clarifier, please, on the Page of Wands? There it is. You're really excited about this. You're really relieved. Ace of Wands. Again, like the Ace of Swords. New beginning. The start of something new. Something creative. Something passionate. It could just be starting a new chapter. Starting a new, I don't want to say new beginning with a person, but it could just be starting the beginning of a new energy because of this apology or this intention here from a person. I want to get a clarifier on this Nine of Swords. What's a clarifier, please, on the Nine of Swords? Oop. Oh boy. Okay. We have the Tower. Surprise energy, unexpected events, the crumbling of something that you thought was really solid, but it's coming to a close. So there is something unexpected that's going to take place, and this could be this message that comes through, or it could be something that crumbles in order to bring this in. And I was clarifying, like, whatever this Nine of Swords is, I feel like I'm being drawn to the lightning here on the picture. It's really destructive and really powerful, really fast. Obviously, towers happen very quickly. I haven't really been drawn to too many of the numbers here, but I just really wanted to say this is the number 16. Could be significant. That breaks down to a 7. Could also be significant. I'm feeling like with this, interestingly enough, when I saw this lightning, I thought of the, Greek god Zeus. So Zeus would literally cast judgment on people, and he would probably be an asshole too sometimes. But smite people, smuck people with his lightning. Right? It was lightning. Yeah, not thunder. 2 different things. I just get the feeling that there is something that is forcefully coming in to break down something that has been creating so much stress. So much stress. And this is something that, while maybe it could be a surprise and could be unexpected, I feel the sense this is something really like positive. I think it's gonna bring this to a close, and that's what I was getting with, like, if this comes in and shuts this energy down, whatever is creating this distress, then it's going to create this, successful outcome. Something that's relieving and exciting. There's a little bit of communication, especially with the Ace of Wands here. There is a new channel of communication, but there is a new beginning and something exciting, creative, and fun. It's going to bring a lot of reprieve and relief to allow you this new beginning. Okay. Something else I was just thinking, and this is not typical of this combination here, but like I was saying, it's like either this is an apology or I was saying letter of intention, which is so weird, right? But there could be, maybe this could be legal, maybe this could be inside of work, maybe this could be in a relationship. And what else I got here, because there is this little letter here in this picture. And while this could be an apology, it doesn't have to necessarily be an apology. It could be a letter that comes through that doesn't have the best news, and there's a lot of sympathy behind it. Okay? So I'm not saying that this is not saying this is necessarily good or bad, but I do think that even if the outcome of that energy is not good, I do feel like the outcome overall with this Tower being, what brings in some of this communication ultimately results in this really positive change here with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. Like I said, Page of Swords could be communication, but I see this more or less you happy, relieved to start something new and something exciting. And you are manifesting this. Like, this is something you really want. This is something you want. This is something you've wanted for a long time. And it might just be finally making its way. I want to get a clarifier on the Two of Swords. Yeah, I'm really like drawn to like the the mind. Like this is just overwhelming on your mind. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, again, can be a little surprise, can be a little offer, apology, could go hand in hand with this. This is also like really youthful energy. Could be a person. I'm not getting the sense that this is anything to do with love. I really am not getting that. You know, I'm being drawn. I know that these have traditional meanings, right? But it's so weird. I'm not always so drawn to the images, but I'm really looking at this like design work that like there is something going on in the heart space, but there is this like, it feels kind of scattered. I was just getting a sense that this is communication. Like there's some chatter going on in the background about you. And this could be a page coming in, some communication, and it could be an apology, and it could be something heartfelt that's sincere, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing, like whatever's communicated, but it doesn't feel super positive. But the flip side is that ultimately over here, whatever the outcome ends up being is like way better than like this, what you're currently experiencing. So even if there's something that you're anticipating, like maybe you're feeling something, you know, coming in and you're feeling change, or there's something you're picking up on. I get this feeling that even though you're anticipating something maybe not pleasant, or maybe you're anticipating change, there is a much more positive. You don't realize towers are like, even if they don't feel good in the moment, or if they don't look good, and sometimes towers are amazing, like they're beautiful when they happen, but this is really being just like, this is being just broken down, destroyed. It's being crumbled because this is not good. This is not good for you, and it hasn't been for a long time. You're literally, like I said, you're literally not sleeping well. You might have migraines, and I think that's why it's like, it doesn't look good. It may not feel good in the moment, but you'd be surprised, like this is exactly what you've been wanting. You have 2 aces. This is like the new start. Definitely getting an apology. Definitely getting an apology. Oh, here we go on the bottom of the deck. We have Judgment. Card number 20, if that's significant to you, breaks down to a 2. Judgment is like, and look at this, the imagery here. She's just like, oh, thank God. Like, there's a sense of relief here with regards to your spirit, your soul. There's something that's really disruptive and disturbing. I always find like the sword suit in this particular deck almost disturbing because of all the crows. It's just, it does like have a lot of anxiety or anxious feelings attached. Like they can create anxious feelings when you look at these cards, which is amazing for the imagery work and what it can do for the reading, but it does. There's a lot of disturbances. There's a lot of disharmony and dispeace here between these cards. And there's like a letter or a communication coming in. It could be an apology from a person. It could be, hey, maybe it's a job. Hey, sorry, we are, it's not working out, and they're going to let you go. Maybe that's not what you want to hear. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I don't know your situation. It's a general message, but Tower moment, big surprise, but thank God this was like super shitty to be experiencing all the time. I'm not sleeping well because of it. Major relief. Oh, look at that. I have more time on my hands to pursue my dreams, to pursue my goals. And I have so many bright ideas now. I have so many ideas. I have so much room to think. I have clarity. New chapter, new beginning. Literally manifested. Wanted this. Whether you spoke it out loud or not, you wanted something that was in alignment. And this apology is going to be coming from a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy. If this is red, like, I'm not getting a negative feeling from this card. I'm not. And I don't feel like maybe this is like someone you have bad blood with or anything. It seriously could just be someone who has this energy and they're really passionate about what they do. They're just a passionate, exciting person. Maybe they're just exciting. But if it is something, you know, this is someone that you do have some reservations about, you know, the Queen of Wands on the flip side of the positive side, you know, reading it positively is she's really aggressive, really reactive, manipulative, hot temper. Again, doesn't have to be someone who has this sign or one of these fire signs. It can just be someone who has an embodiment of that energy. They're really reactive, really aggressive, and they're going to come in with some information. There's some news here. I don't know why. I know this is obvious with the card here, this like little flying pig. I keep hearing when pigs fly, and I get that that's the image here. But like that is, I wanted to say it earlier, but I was like, I don't know what that even means. I don't know if that means something to you, but it almost feels like the impossible. Like maybe there's something you're up against when it comes to this person or this experience. It just feels like when pigs fly, like something feels impossible. Maybe that's relevant for you. Maybe that's meant for somebody. I'm not sure. But I want to... This wasn't necessarily like the best reading. But I feel like what you really just like... I know it's not ideally... doesn't have the best positive message. But this is something you want. This is something you've been asking for. You're manifesting all of this. Because you deserve something really good in your life. And you deserve to feel good. Not feel like this, you know, Nine of Wands. Or excuse me, yeah, Nine of Swords. It's going to be surprised. It's going to be unexpected. But I think that what you can... If this resonates for you, if this message applies... You know, if you're not already anticipating something, if you're not already feeling something... Some of this doesn't resonate or none of this resonates, it's not for you. Don't make something fit that's like, oh my god, am I going to lose my job? If you have a great job, you have a great environment, you're doing well, right? Don't apply this to you. It's probably not for you. But if you can already feel that something's like awry, something's not great, it could be the case. And like I said, it doesn't have to be in your job. It can be a friend coming back around to make amends, to apologize. That is very surprising, and something has been going on in your life that with this person that's created a lot of, you know, disharmony and anxiety and stress, and it's been really hurting. Like it's been hard to navigate. This could be just drama, right? Especially with the crows here. There's a lot of a lot of, you know, gossip or chatter in the background. Like there's people talking about you. Doesn't have to be good or bad. It can just be like facts, right? These are facts about you. But I do feel like there is an element here of like, this is impossible to overcome, or this is impossible to do with that pig's fly image. But let's just get a guidance card. Can I get one card for overall guidance? Or a card or two for overall guidance, please, for the viewer. You know, things like this, if it's really surprising and unexpected and it's not ideal, you got to remember that even though shit happens and it's not ideal, it doesn't mean that it's not serving a greater purpose. That there is a reason why these things happen. And that sucks when something's really hard and really challenging or even tragic to go through an experience. But on the flip side, there's always a much more beautiful reason why these things happen. But I definitely feel you are manifesting this, and whether you're consciously thinking about it or not, there is something you're manifesting here, and it's actually for the better. Because I mean, you have like this Ace of Wands here, you have this Ace of Swords here. All right, card for guidance, please. Okay, so I'm gonna just take them all. They all flipped over. Five of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. I just heard with this one, take, how to say it? Take your losses. Like, accept your losses. Five of Pentacles is about typically being left out in the cold, not having enough resources, not feeling supported, being kicked to the curb. And you might feel like that. Whatever this is, there could be something where you might feel like there's a loss. And maybe there's an apology here. If it's an apology from somebody, and it's like you don't gain this friendship back or this connection back, it's still a loss, right? And that could 100% be whatever you're feeling about the situation. If it's a person or an experience with a person, it could simply be this stress and anxiety that you're experiencing is the last thing you have of this person. And when there's finally this apology or this truth come to light, enlightenment about something, it creates closure and it actually creates an ending. And so this could be feeling like, cut your losses. That's the word. That's the phrase I was looking for. Like, and it could be you're losing the last thing you had of this person, even if it was toxic, even if it wasn't great. But there's some element here about cutting your losses. I'm going to talk about this one. Two of Pentacles. This is juggling. This is a decision. The guidance here is that you are going to have to make a decision here, but I think it's going to be almost one that's made for you because we have this Five of Pentacles. And Five of Swords. Oh, look at that. There's two fives. And fives, they don't know. Fives are about change. And then the Five of Swords, which, it kind of feels like a hollowless victory. Like, even if you tried really hard to win the battle, you still feel like you lost the war or something, or you feel like you couldn't come out on top no matter how hard you fought. I'm getting the sense that there is something that's going to be happening, and it's a decision, but it's kind of like a decision that's made for you. Again, the Tower. I feel like this is like, I was really being drawn to this lightning. This is something that's going to be made for you. It's going to happen, and it's something that you wanted. I feel like with these fives coming out, it's almost like you're being forced to make a decision, but guess what? You don't even really have to make one. This is just going to happen. So whether it is a person coming in and apologizing, then it's like, okay, chapter over, moving on, moving forward. They're no longer in your life. Even if it was the only tie or the connection you had to them was one that was really stressful. If it's a job, maybe it's not great. You cut your losses. You tried, but you're not having to juggle this energy and not having to make a decision here. What's interesting to me too, because like the Two of Pentacles in this particular card, there's the Two Pentacles, but this one's more like, it's kind of similar to, where was I seeing that? I thought I was seeing that in another card. It's like it's there, but it's really not there. This is a physical, tangible pentacle, and this one looks a lot more like it's there, but it's not really there. And so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it feels like there's a decision for you to make, but it's more about a decision to accept what has happened and cut your losses. And, even if it feels like a hollowest victory, you just feel like you lost something. Maybe you feel like you did win, but it just doesn't feel like there's something here that just feels like a hollowless victory. It just feels like Yeah. Could also be with this image, like I said, you could have headaches, and this could be creating so much of a headache for you, and there's a decision that's being made for you, and you got to cut your losses for right now, but move forward. So your guidance here is really like, really accept it and let it go. Let it go, whatever it is. It hasn't been positive, super positive. Whether it's an emotion, it's an experience, it's a job, it's a person, it hasn't been creating any positive feelings in your life or influence, and it doesn't really feel like it's been helping you move in a positive direction. I'm getting the guidance here that you're going to be supported in making, I don't want to say making a decision, but you're going to be supported to let this go. Like, really, truly let it go. I get bummed when these, like, kind of readings come out. It's, like, really what I'm picking up. And I hate it because I really want to be able to deliver only positive messages, but that is what's coming out. And I am not going to not share that because there's definitely somebody out there that is going through something and is having a really hard time navigating this experience, and maybe you're having a hard time letting go of something that's not good for you. I don't quite see it fully, but there is a level of toxicity here that I am picking up on in like little bits throughout the cards, especially between these two cards here. So yeah, you're being encouraged here to really let go of whatever this is that has been creating this much anxiety, stress. You might feel like you've lost, but I promise you, you have not lost. You have something much better on the horizon. And I do get the feeling of a horizon in this card. I know it's like wind, air quote wind, but I do get the feeling that's like on the horizon there. It looks kind of like a sun in the background. But there's something much more exciting. You're going to be, like, I just heard you're going to be freed up. You're going to be freed up. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope that it resonated for some of you, one of you. And if it did, that's all that matters. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And do subscribe if you don't want to miss anything in the future. But until next time, thanks for watching.